welcome back to the Football Terrace. Hit the like button and make sure you are subscribing. Breaking news this evening. Two big stories to delve into. The first surrounds Manchester United, the future of Erik ten Hag. A 7-hour meeting today has taken place in the London offices of Manchester United to discuss the future of Erik ten Hag. And there is growing concern, there is growing worry. Will ten Hag stay? Will he be given a few more weeks? What does this tell us about Ineos? What does this say about Barada, about Dan Ashworth, that we know were at that meeting today? Why can you discuss this for 7 hours but not update the fans? This is the kind of rhetoric, narrative, response that we are seeing this evening from Manchester United fans. And I understand the frustration. I get why Man United fans just want answers. They just want to know what's going on. But I think patience is needed. Not patience for Ten Hag. Before any of you jump on that and write a comment, I do not mean patience for this manager. That is not going through my head. By the way, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you click the bell notification button for us as well. Very normally meant to play a sound when we do that. Why didn't it play the sound? I'm not too sure. Why didn't let's play that again? Oh, there we go. There's the sounds. Get those things done if you haven't done so already. I am not stating that Ten Hag needs more time. Ten Hag needs more patience. That isn't what's going through my mind as of right now. Ducks in a row. Proper planning. Yes, it was a mistake to give Ten Hag more time at the club. They tried something. They backed him. They purchased players for him. And we can all see it hasn't worked. Do you know what? They're holding their hands up. I think they're going to move him on personally. But what I want to see, and when people are saying, what have they been talking about for 7 hours? Surely it doesn't take 7 hours to decide the manager's future. And we know it doesn't. We can see one of the big updates tonight that's come from the Mirror is that Ten Hag is still unsure if he will remain in charge of Manchester United. That's because nothing has been communicated at this particular moment. There's a reason that the biggest journalists in the world, that at the time I am recording this, have been absolutely silent, because the decision has not been communicated at this time. However, what I want to see from Manchester United is when the decision is made, when the announcement comes out that Ten Hag has gone, I want to see us swiftly appoint the new head coach. Whether it's on an interim basis or permanently, I don't mind. My personal feeling is that is what today was all about. Sitting down and looking at the candidates, who they have spoken. By the way, they're going to deny they spoke to anybody. They'll just use words like there's been no official approach, because that's true. All done through intermediaries. I wouldn't worry about that. But they will sit down and look at all the managers they've approached, all the managers that they like. They will sit there and discuss the pros and the cons and the costing around each of these individuals. That is what I believe the meeting was more about today. Not just, do we keep Ten Hag or not, but an overarching view at the problems at the club, the issues with Ten Hag as head coach, who would be the potential replacements, and then a decision made. My gut feeling is that decision has now been made. You would expect to see communication in the coming hours. Nobody's at Man United right now. Everybody's on holiday or international duty. So the new manager coming in tomorrow morning has no real impact other than to calm us, the fans, down. But what we don't want is knee-jerk reactions where they're making panic decisions, because you're more likely to move into another mistake behaving in that way. So yes, there isn't the breaking news around Ten Hag's departure that many a Manchester United fan, including myself, wants, but I believe we should remain patient. There's no way they were discussing Ten Hag for 7 hours today. I keep seeing people ask that question, and I think, come on, engage your brains and understand what it is they are doing. The other big breaking news tonight comes from Manchester City and one of the most important members of their club setup, and that is their director of football. And I nearly always butcher trying to say his name. But Txiki Bergrenstein is set to leave his role at the end of the season. He is planning to step down The club have fully endorsed this move, and it's believed that a replacement is already agreed to come in and replace him in the next 6 months. There is going to be like a 6-month handover. We don't know who that individual is. This is significant, and I'll tell you as to why. As football fans, we focus on the players and the coaches. That's kind of it for us. But actually, in the modern day game, individuals like Txiki are so important for club stability, culture, recruitment, hiring the right managers, ensuring that everybody is sailing in the same direction, pulling together for the cause of creating great football. This man will never get the sort of adulation and the congratulation and the support that a Pep Guardiola or a KDB will receive by Manchester City fans. There won't be statues of him. There won't be a stadium named after him. However, the importance of this individual is so immense. It's individuals like this, it's men like him, that let's put the allegations aside for the moment, because the way he has spent that money, the way he has invested at Manchester City has been amazing. Many other clubs have spent similar amounts or more in the past 12 years and have achieved nowhere near the success of this man. He is just amazing at his job. Now, there are speculations that he's getting away because of the 115. There's speculation that he is jumping ship before they are found guilty. And look, this is purely a conspiracy theory at this moment in time. Is there the possibility that he leaves, that City are found guilty, and he goes and sort of hides under a stone for the rest of his career? Yeah, potentially. Is there a chance he's running away now so he doesn't have to manage them in the Championship or in League One or League Two? Potentially. But no one knows anything about that. They're throwing a lot of mud and they're hoping that it sticks. This is someone who I believe has done 14 years in a position. He individually has done an impeccable job. And I just think that he's got to a point in his career at 60 years of age where he wants to take a sabbatical, take a step down. The reports are that he's not going to be retiring. However, he is going to step down. I just think he's had enough. Now, what the bigger question is, what does this mean for Pep Guardiola? This is an individual who City wanted, and the big reason City wanted him is because they knew it would help them land Pep Guardiola, and it did. And they built that foundation, that base ready for a man of the quality and the aura of Pep to come in and take their club to another level. What does this mean for Pep? There's talk that in the summer of 2025, we will see him potentially leave Manchester City as well. And look, shamelessly as a United fan, this will be good news. The same as everybody celebrated Fergie retiring, this is good news for everybody that's out there. So I think it's one of those, watch this space with Manchester City. I don't think it has anything to do with the allegations. I think it's more to do with certain individuals coming towards the end of an era with the club. This happens to everybody. This happens to every club and has done since the dawn of time. But as ever, people, I want your thoughts and I want your feeling on this news. How big an impact do you think this is going to have upon Manchester City moving forward? How do you think it's going to hurt them or hold them back? Or do you believe they're so well run, the replacement is going to come in and maintain the same standards and keep them at that level? I want your thoughts and I want your feelings in our comment section below. Remember, people, to make sure you're liking and subscribing these videos. It's really, really important to the Football Terrace that you get that done. You can see here, just hit the like. Make sure you're subscribing and turn on that bell notification as well. Very, very important indeed to us that you get that done. Take care, goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.